curiosity appears to everyone, but few follow unyieldingly to where it calls them. To a place where thinkers dream of the unthinkable, and curiosity turns into magic. You'll find your calling is closer than imagined. The College of Engineering at Lawrence Technological University has all the technology and tools to make magic. Be curious. Make magic.
Hi, this is Pete Ekman with the RoboZone podcast. I did audio sync, caught Don off guard. This is going into week 0, Don, and I was really tired last week, or was it 2 weeks ago? I can't remember. I was almost sleeping. Someone watched podcast go, Pete, you're really tired. I said, yeah, it's robotic season. So let's get some introductions kicked off. Don, please introduce yourself.
I am Don Ridge, as they call us now, lead coach 1 for FRC team 1506.
I'm lead coach 2 for 3658.
And I'm also lead coach 2 for 9251.
Oh, nice. 9251. Which team is that?
It's a team out of New Standard Academy in Flint.
Oh, okay. Well, if you wait, you were doing 2 FRC teams this year?
Yes.
I'll quit complaining now. So we do, if people want to know, we kind of do a little like intro before the podcast. Me and Don have known each other for almost a decade now. It's been that long since Lily was in robotics. Can't believe that, Don. So we've known each other a long time. But we kind of get used to each other or get reacquainted because we don't live near each other. So robotic season's a perfect catalyst for that. I think that happens around the league, as I say. But you told me that you do this 365, 24, we used it 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365. And I said, wait, you work for Kettering now? He goes, no. So tell me a little bit again how that applies, those numbers.
So this beginning of the summer, we helped the team and myself help set up a STEM class at New Standard Academy.
Okay.
And so we support the STEM class throughout the year with various initiatives. In addition to that, we're also mentoring 2 FL teams out of New Standard Academy.
Okay.
I'm a coach mentor on one of the FTC teams out of New Standard Academy.
Okay.
And then also their FRC team at New Standard Academy 9251, along with 1506.
Metal Muscle.
The
Metal Muscle. We'll start talking about like that school down south of us that likes to put the in front of everything.
Yeah, well, I don't like that.
I don't either. That's why we're making fun of them. Go Michigan. Anyways.
But so in addition to that, we run FL state qualifying tournament, FTC state qualifying tournament.
Okay.
And now, since Kettering dropped FRC districts,
okay,
we are running 2 FRC district events, one at Kearsley and one at Fenton.
Okay, so you are in it to win it, like some others. Mark Founts.
Oh yeah, I know Mark real well.
Oh, I know you do because Mark is in it to win it. He's not coaching anymore, but he's doing everything else. He's moving the fields around everywhere. We love you, Mark. Thanks for what you do because without you, we couldn't do things. I know Tom Nader was the one previous to him, and we love Tom. Tom, I think, got Mark hooked. So we're gonna blame, at least Mark's wife's gonna blame Tom. So we'll do that. But I love Tom. And we're fellow vets, and we like to joke around with each other. So there's that, the camaraderie that is First Robotics. So Don, tell me, let's talk about the season, right? We're going in, I'm sure you're going into a week 0 event somewhere coming up this weekend, right?
Kettering, Sunday, March 1st.
Okay. I am not going to a week 0 event because we're not ready yet. We're still putting the robot together. Go figure. Shocker, right? You know, a lot of teams are doing that this year. We've joked every week since kickoff that this year seems like we should be much farther ahead because it's easy game, but it's not an easy game, and there's just weight reduction. I know a lot of teams that are overweight. I'm not mentioning names, but
I heard of one today that was overweight that I was surprised to hear about.
Yeah. because we're just so busy shooting, shooting fuel and thinking about that and indexers, and it's gonna be kind of like battle bots. I've joked, there's gonna be a lot of action hitting each
Yes.
other like past couple years. I think it's gonna be a much faster game than people are associating. But here's where it came to fruition, Don. I watched the New Hampshire Week Zero event from over the weekend,
Same.
and there were a lot of I was right. I was right. I was right. Not that I need to be right, but I'm just saying, as a strategic person, as a drive coach, like you've been a drive coach too. You think about that. The strategy. Did we go right? Did we go right with our choices? So,
So I wonder if our rights are the same.
what are they? What's your right? We'll go one for one. What's your first right?
Our first right is we decided to do turret rather than fixed shooter or double shooter.
Okay. Interesting. I We started off to want to do an active turret and we pivoted because we had some supplier issues. So we're doing a fixed shooter, but we're doing a three wide fixed shooter.
Okay.
So we're going for the spray and pray aspect
Yes.
of things because that's when I looked at that week zero thing. I was like, I was right. There's a 6,000 series team. I think it's 6328. If I got it right, you guys
Yeah.
have a kick butt bot.
Yeah,
I
they do.
can't say that right. They did things right. It's like 2 to 3 wide. They're mass taking those balls in. They were shooting them across the entire field, which I got that one right. I know that's going to be
Yep.
very important,
We got that also.
right? So a lot of things I thought were right for our design process, but pivots happen, and we had to make that major pivot. So
Yeah, we did a custom turret
okay,
last time we had yellow balls.
yep, I remember that year.
So we kind of just scaled it differently this year and still have a custom turret.
Do you know that there's a funny fact? I'll take you back. Not that we need to talk about COVID because everyone's trying to forget that stuff. But me and you were competing at that very first event, and we made
Yes.
it through that first event, and then they canceled the rest of the season.
Yes.
So I remember because very vividly that we were going to get a penalty by the head referee because we kept damaging balls. And I said, because every time one shot out our shooter, like a yellow mist will come out it. I'm like,
Yes.
it's not my fault that the balls are that pliable. It's not my fault. What do you want me to do? So, it's a joke. It was an interesting year. But yes, we got to compete together. That's the last time you and me competed together.
It's been a while.
It has been.
And I
That's
don't,
because we live far distances from each other now.
yeah, and unless we hopefully we'll meet at States.
Yeah, we're trying to get there. My team's never been to states. Knock on wood. We missed by 5 points 2 years ago. We missed it by 2 points last year.
That's
So
I'd rather miss it by 100.
me too. Me too. But I mean, it gets the kids hungry, right? They get
Yeah.
that taste in their mouth. They want to get there. So, but we're not going there. Are you competing week one, Don?
Week two, Marysville.
Okay, Marysville. There's a lot of good teams going to Marysville. I saw that. I recently looked at we're going to Lakeview week one, and I kind of looked at that field of teams again. I'm like, wow, it's gonna be a lot of pressure for a week one event. I'm just saying,
Yeah, I think
strike
week ones
force
will
and
be a little bit more competitive than previous
okay.
years.
Yeah. I love week one events. I know you and me have been in week one events with each
I
other and
We
against
usually
each
do
other.
it
Yeah,
at Kettering. We would always try to pick week one, but
because it was in your backyard. I mean, it's in
yeah,
your building.
yeah,
Right? But I mean, things change. That's one thing about first. Things change as time goes on. Hopefully, and I know I'll get some nasty comments on this one. I would like Worlds to come back to Detroit, please. Just saying.
yeah. I don't see that ever happening, but I would like it also.
Yeah. Or having two, which was nice for those couple years.
It
So
it bothered a lot of people. It didn't bother me.
no, never bothered me either. More teams. So I always see it as it's not about the four teams that win the worlds. It's
Yeah.
about the kids getting that experience. So if you
Yep.
can duplicate that, I'm all for that. In fact, Don, I'd like to know your opinion on this because you've mentored longer than I have. Um, what do you think about picking backup bots even at districts?
I I like it. Um, we had one instance where we broke and we had to go get a backup bot,
Mhm.
and there was nobody left. Everyone went home.
Yeah. That's the point. Why send the teams home?
Yeah.
Think about all those students that put all their time in, you
Yeah,
know.
we got a little extra time and we got our robot fixed and we actually played. So
Yeah.
that's also the other nice thing about Michigan. They tend to do what they can to get you on the field.
Yes. We try to make an effort because again, those
Yeah.
kids put a lot of time in that robot.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah, I think it'd be a good thing. And then you can certainly have things run on time.
sure. Sure. And I mean, everyone likes a blue banner, but one more blue banner is not going to break the bank. So,
No, com coming from an event coordinator now, that's so small potatoes.
yes. Yes, it's all about the kids. That's what we want to do. So, tell me about where 1506 is in their build process. Again, we're like 4 days away from week zero event for you. 5 days technically. So, where are you
Um,
guys at?
the robot is up and running.
Okay.
The speeds for the shoot from anywhere in the Alliance zone is mostly complete.
Okay.
We've got to work. We're trying to move to shoot and move at this, move. We don't have that yet.
Okay.
And they've already started writing a couple auto paths.
Nice. Nice. And since you're week two, you still have a couple of weeks to go, right? So you're technically 2 weeks from Thursday before your first
Yeah.
event.
Yes. So our goal is to always try to be ready for week zero.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there's a couple of little things we've got to do. We've got the climber figured out, tested on a another robot. We just haven't mounted it to this robot yet
Okay.
and tested it. So hopefully that's probably tomorrow.
Yeah, that's where the one team that I was talking to the head mentor today, he's like, Pete, we're in it deep. I said, what are you talking about, man? I was trying to lift him up, right? I was trying to bring him
Yeah.
up out of the ashes. He goes, we're overweight and we haven't put the climber on. I'm like, ouch. Um, have you tried drilling holes and stuff?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last we weighed our robot and it was about 90% complete.
Yeah.
We were at 85 pounds.
Okay. We're a lot heavier than you. So we put everything, all the subcomponents, because again, we're in final assembly, all subcomponents weighed by the assembly before you put the bolts in to put everything,
Yeah.
because that's minimal. And we had 5 pounds left.
Wow.
So yeah, but everything's there. So all you're talking about is fasteners. We are not
Yeah,
going to
we
go through
didn't
5 pounds of fasteners.
Yeah, we didn't have our climber part of that weight, but I think we've got plenty of weight.
Sure. Sure. You're in a really good spot. You're in a really good spot.
Yeah.
My other head mentor likes to build things out of quarter-inch stuff if I allow him to. And I'm like, dude, come on. No. No, so he built he built our base plate out of quarter-inch aluminum, but he put so many holes in it. He says, Pete, I ended up saving more than it weighed in, last year's did. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I get it. And
Yeah.
then he makes fun of my powder coating because I like to powder coat things. He goes,
That's one thing we don't do. That's why we can get a little further along the build. We don't worry about powder coating.
"Oh, I do it while I'm at work."
Oh,
So, do you take conference calls? You can do conference calls and do stuff at the same time.
yeah, I should be able to do that because I get to do robots full time.
Yeah, we could talk about this after the podcast. I can tell you how I do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You can dual task. It is possible. You just
All
have to
right.
have a very good process in place.
Yeah.
But I like pretty things, and you know me. You've known me for 10 years.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
powder
yeah, yeah.
coated every robot that I've ever had, except for one when I was a rookie.
Our kids keep asking for it, and this year all the new kids asked for it.
Yeah. So
Uh,
here I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of their flavor on you from me, right? Uh, when not coaches, when judges come around, they really like pretty robots. They do.
you can win the image award.
Well, we won the Quality Build Award twice
Oh, that
last
helps
year,
too.
once at each event.
Yeah.
So it was, tidy up the wiring, put some powder coating on it, make it look nice and clean. I mean, it's like a hot rod show, basically, right?
Yeah. No, that's
But
smart.
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. We're just
I don't get to control the build, so that's the one thing I can have influence over. My other head mentor is the mechanical guy. So
yeah, yes, my other mentor is more the mechanical guy, and with doing all the events, I've been pretty removed from what's going on with the robots.
sure,
Kids will come up and ask me, it's like
ask that guy.
I don't know what we're doing. Go talk to the captain.
I'm a strategy guy. Go talk to the mechanical guy.
You need a part, come talk to me.
So are the kids excited about this season?
Well, they are. Yeah, we had a I don't know if you heard, but we had a late a large addition to our team in mid-December.
No, I did not hear.
So the House of Cards, Davison's team,
Yes. Know
folded.
them well. Oh, really? Oh
Yes.
no. Oh no.
So we took on all those students.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Woody would be proud, man.
So it was great kids, um, blending them.
Yep.
There's, it's honestly worked out better than I thought it was
Okay.
going to.
That's good. That's good.
So yeah, everyone really blended quite well. Um, so I think the Davison kids were quite nervous, understandably.
Sure.
New systems, all fresh new mentors.
Yep.
They were now the new kids, and
We've all been there, Don. I was
well,
the
I
new
felt
kid.
bad for some of the seniors,
Yeah.
but
But on the positive note, I can't think of a better team to be blended into than your team because I know you, I've known you a long time. You're a great mentor. I'm not just saying that because I'm recording this. I'm just saying I have a lot of respect for you. There's a lot of respect I have for a lot of people. You, Kyle, all the people that helped me when I wanted to be a mentor, Jay Tembrink, the
yep,
Tembrink brothers. I mean, I can a laundry list of them, but good people. And your guys' team is built on a good foundation, right? So it's cool.
yeah. So it's been nice. We got one of the students was another designer, so he was
Nice.
kind of thought he was not going to be able to do anything. He said, I don't know, pick a system, it's yours,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he owns it, so which is nice.
That's good. That's good.
So it's worked, but yeah, it's the largest team we've ever had.
So how many kids do you have on the team total?
It's 26.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, so trying to find work for all of them that
What about
we weren't used to it.
what about like the teams like the Troy team, like the Hammerheads?
I don't know how they do that.
They have like 110 kids on their team, man.
Yeah, I don't know how
At
they
one
do it.
time. I don't know if it is now, but I
Yeah.
remember.
No, yeah, Adams is like that too. And
Yeah. It's like they take up half the stands.
yeah.
I'm not just saying that because they're coming to my first event. I'm like, you guys better get in the stands early. The Adams coming. You got to get some seats.
Yes.
Although this year, Don, the other thing I picked up off week 0 is balls were going, oh, I'm sorry, fuel were going all over the place. I mean, it was hitting everyone.
Yeah.
And we're having the joke in the shop that any of our grandparents, we're going to make sure they have some type of football helmet, lacrosse helmet, hard hat, something.
Just
Grandma,
sit in the upper stands. You'll be all right.
but come on, Don, come on. These upper level teams are going to shoot balls at like 60 feet a second. It takes
Yeah.
one. It takes one, right? Grandma doesn't need a shiner right here or right in the eyeball. Let's protect grandma.
As long as the refs play nice, we won't shoot them.
I did see a ref get one.
Yeah, I
I was
did.
like, he took a prize, that prize. And there was one robot, and if anyone's not picking up what we're talking about, go look at the week 0 event at New Hampshire. And this robot was shuttling balls back, doing the back of the field, but they were doing it at all times. It's not like they turned it on and off. It was going 100% a second, and you just saw balls just, whipping all over the place. So
Yeah, the other thing I took from the week 0, because we thought there's three sections, obviously to this game. You got defense down on the
Yep.
other alliance end. You've got someone in the middle to, feed
Hmm.
and shoot balls to the other end, and then your scoring robot in your alliance end, picking up the balls and scoring them as quickly as they possibly can. Um, I'm not so sure passing is going to be as needed because you could push these balls around and hurt these balls pretty easily.
That's true. That's true. I mean, there will be multiple strategies, right?
Yeah.
I
And
could
I
see
think,
that. I could see the pushing, which is great for rookie teams, right?
yes.
With Kitbot, perfect. I'm saying the Kitbot is going to win a championship this year. It may
Oh,
not be
yeah.
it'll win districts. It'll win a district, right? So,
Yeah, and I think there's a benefit to hurting them rather than shooting them because you can get them just under the trench where your shooting robot can just sit there and feed.
if if your robot can fit under the trench, and that one is another one I was right. That one was one because we iterated off a minimum viable concept for our team because of constraints, resource constraints. However, we made sure that bad boy sits underneath and goes through.
Same.
So
Yeah, we don't clear it by a lot, but we do clear it.
we make sure the hood stays down before you go underneath the turret or the
Yeah, our
trench.
hood
Sorry.
can be up, and still get
Oh,
under.
nice,
Yeah,
nice. Ours cannot. Ours
yeah.
cannot. So there will be some type of safety. We're trying to figure out how we're going to build in the safety through an April tag reading that it sees the April tag and it lowers it automatically, so we don't have to worry about the driver or the operator doing that.
That's probably the smart way to do it.
It is, right? Right?
It was the when we had the color wheel,
That was Strike Force.
we decapitated ourselves.
Oh, you did too. Strike Force
Yes.
did too. I
Yep.
made when I had Corey on earlier in the season, we talked about that. Yeah. There's a
Yep.
video.
Yeah, there's a video for ours too. We dragging our hooded shooter around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What else did you pick up off that? That's what I like about week zeros is trying to make sure we don't duplicate a failure because someone's already doing it for us.
Yeah, and going over the ramps, the bumps, that's treacherous because you're gonna get stuck.
Yeah, you're gonna get beached on. I saw robots getting beached on balls. I
There
mean,
are
not
balls everywhere.
yes, and not beached like the yellow year that we talked about. The
No,
COVID
these
year.
are a
But
little easier to get off
yeah,
because they're not as squishy.
correct, correct.
So, yeah, we're making sure that our belly pan is smooth. You see a lot of people with all the diamond pattern cutouts on their belly pans.
Another thing, I'm glad we countersunk all the fasteners underneath the belly pan so it can't
Yep.
get hung up on anything.
Yeah, we're trying to take everything to button heads.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, or button heads. Yes, we tried to
yeah,
countersink as like a quarter 20, socket
yeah,
cap.
yeah,
We countersunk that. So
yeah. So
yeah.
we're yeah, so that's going to be an issue. You got to be able to get off easily.
Yep. Yes. And if anyone did like the borrowed the Penn State, running some Delrin tubing down the sides,
Yeah,
good way to do that too. I mean, there's multiple ways to do it. So
yeah. So you're gonna get on a ball. It's just a matter of when.
sure. Yeah. And knowing how to get off it. So practice that while you're at practice
Yes.
before you get to the count. What did you think about the autonomous routines that we saw?
Um, I didn't see too many of the autonomous routines for some reason every time because we had it playing on while we were in the shop.
Okay.
Every time I turn, half the time I turned to them, the matches were just ending,
Fair.
or the other half they were hurting the balls into the middle of the field. It's like, oh, come on. So I forced myself to sit down and watch a few. So I didn't get to see too many autonomous routines, but um, yeah, our programmers are saying they're going to have about 15 different autonomous routines.
It's it seems like a lot, Don, but depending on the other pass that the other teams want to do, I can see that.
Well, that's why they go, we'd rather write them all now We
Yep.
probably only use a couple,
Yep.
but we need to have some to coordinate with other teams.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to bring up Corey again. I mean, who would have thought to go steal some algae
Yeah,
from the other side of the
that
field?
was so fun to watch.
I know, right? That's awesome.
Yeah, that was
If he was, he didn't do it against me because we were at an event together at St. Joe. They didn't have that yet, right? But I think that might have angered me. Striving against him. Just saying.
yeah, I saw him do that. It's like, oh, that's just bold.
Well, Corey's bold,
Yeah,
so
yes.
he watches. I'm sure I'll get a text. It's fine.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
Yes. Um, so some of the autons that I saw, Don, because I got to watch a lot of it now while we're at practice. I kind of watched it when I had time, just snippets of it, because it's like 8 hours long, right? Or
Right.
4 hours long or whatever. Um, Shooting, a lot of robots are going, well, not a lot, but the ones I really keyed on were the ones that go underneath the trench. They go scoop up. They don't shoot anything right out of the get-go. They go scoop, and then they come back, and right as they meet their side of the trench is when they shoot. I thought
Yes.
that was awesome.
Yeah,
I thought about that one too, but
that's yes, that's what our plan is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's perfect. Why automatically shoot your balls? Let if you have a rookie team that wants to climb in Auton, let them climb. I
Yeah.
mean, if your robot or my robot can go score more field, then that's our role, right? Pick a role and stick to it.
Yes.
So
Yeah, one of our routines will be to go climb
yeah.
at the end, but it's well, that'll be one of the last ones we write.
Yeah, that was the one thing. There was only one team that I saw that tried to do more than just a level one at that count. Do you think the do you think that the climb's going to be a big deal this year, or do you think people are just going to concentrate more on fuel?
I think in the first 2 weeks, 1 to 3, people will just be concentrating on fuel.
Okay.
After that, there'll be climbs, states,
Oh, states is
there'll be
its own
climbs,
thing. Yeah,
worlds will be also
sure.
that'll be a differentiator.
Yeah, it will be,
Yeah.
and smart. I mean, if I think just from my perspective, because we only concentrate on doing level one, but doing level one really well, and in Auton, right, having that flexibility. But we did not even think of three. We left it alone.
We have a level 3 climb prototyped.
Okay,
Um, it needs a little bit more work.
okay,
We've decided to push it off until week 4 to
okay.
put on the robot.
Smart, smart.
So our week 2 robot will have, and our week 0 robot will have a level 1 only.
Okay. I'm just thinking that that first 2 weeks is everyone's just trying to figure out what the game's going to be, even if
Right.
we have this evidence, because it's not us in it, it's watching someone else. So, everyone has to have that first experience in a comp, that first comp. And then
Yes.
I think it's really between that your first event and your second event is where the teams really kind of focus and they refine all their stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it's hard enough trying to get the robot together.
Yeah. We our one design student's already working on a different turret design too to hopefully get implemented for states if depending on how this one works. What if this
Okay.
one works really well, we're not touching it.
I saw a snippet today of 1690 because I always like to,
Oh, I saw that.
and I'm like, really, guys, come on. Can you? Sometimes they say social media is bad, and I think that was one of those incidences, Dad, where I'm like, maybe I just don't need to watch this stuff.
Yeah, we're not there yet. I mean, we
No.
got some good, we've grown some good programmers within our team structure,
Yep.
and we've got a couple from Davison also.
Okay.
So I think it's our first time ever we have a programming team.
Nice. It feels good, doesn't it?
Yes, yes, it's been nice.
Yes.
I understand how other teams now can get a little bit more done.
Yeah.
But
We have a dedicated programming mentor this year. That's the first time I've ever had one in 10 years.
yeah, we've had one. We've had one for several years. We've had two over the last several years. Um, good, but our programming kids, they're pretty self-sufficient right now.
Nice. That's good stuff.
So
See?
they'll come to them with it's like, all right, we're stuck here.
That's good. That's when they need help. That's when
But
they learn.
yeah, and that's how he's approaching it, which I think is fantastic.
Yes.
Let them run
Yep.
until they hit the wall,
And then help them up.
and then help them up.
Yes. And not repeat the hitting the wall. That's the big
Yes,
point.
yes, yeah. Only
Lose
hit the wall once.
was it? It says fail fast and learn from it. Don't repeat
Yes,
the failure.
yes.
That's coding 101.
Yeah, that's what they seem to be doing, and to give them credit, they all on their own divided themselves up into subsystems and things like that. It's like we didn't even do that.
Did you take a second, sit down in a chair and just you know, just have good feelings and like this is
Oh,
right.
I did. For that one, I did. It's like that was fantastic. Just to watch that happen, and I just sit back every now and then. And I watch that team work. It's like that's how this all should go.
Yes. But it takes a long time to get there. It takes a
Yeah, I
it
don't
it
think we've ever been there in the history of 1506.
well, how many years have you been doing this, Don?
This is my 11th, I think.
Okay. Okay.
I've lost track since 2015, so 11 years.
Okay. Yeah, I came in 16, so
Yeah,
yep. In the game that shall not be talked about.
16 was our worst year.
Yeah. I didn't like that year. Wait, no, it's the one that starts with recycle. I
Oh,
refuse
yeah,
to.
that was my first year.
Yeah.
I have a special like for that year.
You do
Yes.
because it was your first year.
Not necessarily. It was the first year the team ever went to Worlds on the
Okay.
robot.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. That's a watershed moment. I like
Yeah.
that.
And then we didn't make it in 16.
Yeah. Well, it was 16 that I started, but that was the one with the castle. I can't remember the name of it.
Stronghold.
Oh, I love that game, man. That game was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Unless you had to work the field.
Oh, let's talk about this. Okay, let's talk about this. That week zero vet, right? I have been every week saying that thank you, thank you, thank you, field reset people, because this is going to
Yes.
be a very hard year. And I watched them try to reset the. I'm like, oh man, let's 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 buy them whatever they want. A case of Red Bull, I don't care. Let's just make sure that field reset keeps going and they feel appreciated.
There's a lot to herd. But
A
I,
lot.
I, I like how they're doing it, and this is how we're going to do it here in Michigan. Was a lot like that week zero.
Okay.
Um, put the guide rails down and get the big PVC,
Yep.
sweepers
Brooms.
out.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. There was another year that we did that. I can't. Was that 17 when we did that too?
could be.
Yeah. Steamworks. There was a lot of
Yeah,
fuel on the floor then too.
yeah,
So
there
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
but
a
I'm
lot
just
of
saying
fuel.
there's a ton. And what my driver was watching it because I had it going in the shop tonight. She, she goes, "Hey coach, what's with all the ones that aren't yellow?" And I said, "I think those are damaged." So where they put tape and stuff on them and they were trying to black
Yeah, but
things
it looks like
out.
they had some drawings on a bunch of them also.
They did. I think they had some fun with it. There's
Yeah,
probably some teams that brought their fuel to do it. Great. So
yeah, it's how we have to do week zero at Kettering.
okay.
Kettering has just over half a field worth of fuel.
Okay. Okay.
Um, because fuel got crazy expensive this year.
Yeah. That's okay. That is an understatement, sir.
Yeah.
That's an understatement.
So we bought for our team a third of a field.
Same.
So we'll throw that out there. So we're hoping other teams bring.
Did you put all your numbers on your fuel?
Yeah, that was job number one for for the students. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that box didn't get opened up until they were surrounding the box with Sharpies.
Yes. 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 What are we gonna do with all this fuel after the season, though, Don?
I don't know. We finally got rid of all of our fuel from 17, so
But the wiffle balls, I mean, you could give those were good pet toys, like dogs, right?
Yeah,
You can't give a dog these things because they're
they
gonna
were good
rip the
for off-season events too, and I think these balls will be nice for off-season events too.
Okay. Okay. You mean like demos and stuff?
Demos, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just
Okay.
go, yeah,
It like take your robot to the football game, crank it up to 110% Kraken motor speed and
yep,
shoot some into the crowd.
yep. Have your team info written on the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Do you think this game's going to be very fun or a lot of fun for spectators?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I picked that up
Most
off
shooting
week zero
games
too.
are,
Yes.
and this one's easy for them to see, unlike Crescendo, where it's hard for them to see half the shots.
Sure. Sure. I mean, that hub is still quite massive.
Yes, well, it's harder for the drive teams to see around,
That's another point.
but
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, I was watching as a drive coach, I was watching the teams and how they were navigating the hub, right? And you could tell ones that didn't have drive cameras and you could tell the ones that did.
yeah.
So,
We don't have. I mean, we have two cameras currently. We're probably going to mount a third tomorrow.
okay.
But none of them are doing video.
Okay. You're just
Not
using it for
video
tracking.
direct to the drive station. It's all field localization. But they're talking about putting the localization up on the drive station
Okay.
so they can physically see where the robot is.
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
Not video, but it'll be through.
My driver, this is her last year. She wants a drive camera. I'm like, okay, we'll get you one.
Yeah.
It's not going to be very good resolution, but we'll get you
We've
one.
we've always seen too much lag for it to be truly useful.
Yes. Yep.
So I try to get them, used to it. And this is our senior year for our drive team.
Nice. Nice.
It's a drive team we've had together for 5 years.
Wow. Since FTC then, right?
Wow, they came in as eighth graders.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have eighth graders from our FTC teams join when they're done with their FTC season.
Okay. We had two this year and we call them our interns.
Oh, yeah.
You have to
We
humble
call
them. You have to humble them early.
we call them pups.
Well, that makes sense. I don't know what you call where the robo beavers. I don't know what you call a baby beaver, but I'm just going to call them interns and we're just going to leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we call them pups. So,
I like that. I like that. I like the little so the average Joes, I love that team too. They call their little guys little Joes. I thought that super
that's a
cute.
good one.
Super cute.
Yeah.
What else, Don? What's the one thing that you don't think teams are really have caught on, or maybe if they haven't seen a week zero event, maybe they're missing and they should watch that stuff.
You should watch it just so you know the sheer amount of fuel that will be on the field and that you'll have to navigate.
Hmm.
Just because a lot of people have been trying to say, well, I got to build a taller robot to get over the bumps. Well, then you're going to be on top of fuel all the time.
That was the next one I was right on. My
Yeah.
my coach, because we went to the Mark V I. That was our big investment for the next couple years to do that this season. And he
Yeah.
said, "Do you want to get the lifting kits?" I said, "Nope." I said, "I want the same thing we had last year." And he goes, "Why?" I said, "Because I don't want fuel getting up underneath us."
Yeah. We bought the 5Ns.
Okay. Okay.
Um, we bought them. We were like got one of the first sets as soon as they
Sure.
went on sale. Played with them all off season. They're really nice. This is our first time with Swerve Drive Specialties.
I love I've had Swerve. I've only used Swerve Drive Specialties and never used anything else, so I'm kind of jaded in that way. But what I love about your eyes and my end, or your ends and my eyes, is that I don't have to take the module apart to change the speed on it. It's
Yes,
loosening a bolt, taking a bolt off, dropping a new pinion in, moving bolt over,
I,
done.
I told our kids build it to the fastest speed, and if we have to go to lower gear, that means our robot isn't working, and we have to go play defense.
I went the opposite. We went in the middle. I said, I want two. I don't want three, and I don't want one. And I'll tell you why I did this is because if you're all of our hoods are independent. The hood is connected, but the
Oh,
shooting motors are independent. So they're each independently running. So if I'm running those at 60, 70, 80%, if I'm shooting across a field and I'm driving, I don't want to brown the robot out and I want to be cognizant of voltage. I think this year is going to be very important. You have to watch that.
yeah. The one thing we did this year is we moved away. Again, I've always bought new batteries every year.
Yep.
We've always gone down to Lansing to pick up MK batteries.
Okay.
We didn't do that this year. We went to Andy Mark and got the Duracells.
Okay. Andy Mark sells MKs too. So
They do,
yep.
but it's cheaper to go directly to Lansing and buy them.
Yeah. True.
But we ran some tests during the summer on them with our battery tester.
Sure.
Duracells have a lot more amp hours in them than the MKs.
Interesting.
Lasting a lot longer.
Interesting.
Yep.
Hot take.
So we were only averaging 16 to 17 amp hours with the MK batteries.
Yep.
So far, every single one of our Duracells have been hitting 18.
Interesting. That's a hot take. We'll see what happens.
So, because we browned out a lot last year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of it was batteries our batteries for some reason didn't hold up.
Okay.
I mean, we were fully current limited and everything. We ran the same robot off season with the Duracells, no issues.
Interesting. So you've actually, tested this all out. Okay.
Yeah.
I think a lot of robots, I mean, we maxed out the PDP and we have the new CTRE PDP. We maxed it out.
Same.
Right? There's a lot more motors spinning this year than we did last year.
Yes.
By far.
Our shooter motors will never shut off.
Did you put an inertia wheel in there, a flywheel? Okay.
Yeah.
You're never shutting the motors off, ever.
We'll lower the speed, but they're never being shut off.
Okay. We'll ramp it down to 15% and then up to 90.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, especially between the week 1, week 2, and then
you got to shorten that spin up time.
It will. And the one thing I liked about ours being independent is you could kind of throw them in different speeds at any time. So you try to remove ball collisions too.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see what happens. So a lot of testing still to happen. Well, Don, we've been at this for 40 minutes. We could do this for hours. But people don't want to watch an hour podcast. The perfect time is between 30 and 45 minutes.
All right. Well,
so tell us again who you are, what team you're from, and how we can follow the team.
All right. Don Ridge, lead coach 1 for Metal Muscle 1506. Follow us on team1506.com. We're on Facebook and Instagram. And also lead coach 2 for 9251 Elite Bots. I don't think we have any social media.
You'll get there. Well, off season stuff.
Yep.
Well done. Good luck to both your teams. Good luck at week 0. I'll be watching for some bumper color or those 2 numbers on bumpers and see where you guys are at.
Yeah, you won't see 9251.
Okay, I'll look for Metal Muscle then.
They're not ready yet.
And the little pups. I'll be watching for little pups. So
yep. Perfect.
Good luck this season, Don.
All right. Take care.
With eyes raised above what is, there is a view of what could be. Beyond all known horizons are visions of an unformed future, brimming with curiosity that can change everything. When looking for the technology and tools that will turn your curiosity into magic, look no further. Lawrence Technological University. Be curious. Make magic.